Ready?
Yes, ready. So good morning. I'm Russ Johns, and Marion LaSalle is with us. Hey, Marion, how are you today?
Good morning. Oh, fantastic. The sun is shining. It's 2016. I'm ready to go. I'm so ready.
And absolutely. And we got an exciting year ahead of us, and we got lots of things going on. And so the question and the topic today in the show is, what will streaming video do for you in 2016?
Wow. Can I answer that?
Please do. Please do. Let's get that started.
Streaming video for me equals freedom.
Okay.
Freedom to be me, freedom to share my message with the world, and freedom to open up avenues, open up introductions to people that I want to talk with, that I want to meet, that I want to establish a relationship, and to grow relationships that I've already gotten. So I could do interviews, and I can have topics on my show that people are interested in, and it helps me to research. So if I know I'm going to do some live streaming on a topic, I can do some research ahead of time.
Right.
So I learn more. It's all positive.
It is all positive. Isn't it interesting though? Just not that long ago that we were afraid of being on video, and we were like, "Oh, I don't know if I want to be on video or not." You know, there are a lot of people that felt that way that are really adopting streaming live video and being on a platform because of that fact. You know, because they can share their thoughts and opinions. And I speak. Well, I can't say I speak more elegantly than I type. However, the frequency, it's a lot easier for me to talk than it is to type, right?
Right.
So I can get an idea out and I can share it with the world very quickly and very easily without a lot of friction. So, you know, it's amazing to think how easy and accessible it has become in just a few short years.
In just a few short years. So what does the future hold? Just in the year 2016, what does it bring up for you?
What it brings up for me is the ability and the opportunity to actually, like yourself, you know, connect with a lot more people. I think as we develop this, you know, podcasting, you know, I'm been in the podcasting world for a long time, and podcasting was really, you know, popular back in 2005, and the technology was really challenging for a lot of people. So a lot of people fell off, you know, and they didn't do it. And now it's become so much easier. And that's how I see streaming video taking over, is this whole opportunity to actually, it's not a technical barrier. You know, you can get on a platform like this, and you can just create a show very, very quickly and very easily. And if there are technical challenges, you know, call us. You know, we can actually, you know, that's one of the things that we're doing in 2016 is helping other business owners, other individuals that have a story to tell, and we can help other people do this.
You know, I'm so glad you brought that up, because I think a lot of people come on Blab, try it out with some funny, silly, you know, let's get drunk on TV type thing, you know, and they're not taking it seriously. But if people realized what they have, what kind of monster it can be, and a good one, I don't mean a monster as in like, you know, under your bed. Yeah. I mean a monster for your business. If they could realize that with a little polishing and help with professionals and people like us who could, you know, make them look good, help them spread it out to the world. There's a lot of different things that we could do. I think people are afraid that they're going to look silly, so they don't do it.
Well, it's interesting too, and you brought up a really great point that I think we should talk a little bit more about, is the fact that it's only the tip of the iceberg. You know, people get on Facebook as a business owner and they say, hey, I have a Facebook channel. It doesn't do anything. It never works, blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, Twitter, that's for the kids, you know, and they fail to understand the opportunities that can be achieved through these social channels to start a conversation. I'm starting conversations every single day on social media, and I'm asking questions. Some of these people that are sending out really interesting platforms. I get beta releases all the time, and I'm testing all of this different software. And there's some very incredible technologies that are being developed for the internet. And the only reason that I know about this is because I'm involved in social. And it's not just to play, it's not just to post funny cat pictures, it's to actually investigate what's happening in the market, what's happening in the industry. And those connections have been beneficial for our business in everything that we're doing. And that holds true for streaming video. If you can actually start a conversation where people know, like, and trust you, and they can actually get to know you on a platform like this, or on your website, or in a conversation, or any way, shape, or form that you can connect, it accelerates that communication. It accelerates the engagement. It accelerates everything that you're doing in the normal world, in my opinion. So
Russ, explain how we, Agency 258 and Future Media Association, could help people get their own show.
Well, Agency 258 is a perfect idea to expand on some of these emerging technologies. Every business, it's like what we say, every business needs sales. Every business needs communications. Every business needs a website. Every business needs these basic underlying foundational pieces of the puzzle, right? What we do and how we interact with streaming media is that we can take this particular recording of this video, and it'll be on YouTube, and then it'll be on our website, and we share it with social, and we can place it out in streams that your customers and your clients and your partners are already there. So it removes the friction to connect.
But what if I don't know what kind of equipment to use? What if I have junk in my background? I don't have an office. What about all those things that stop me from doing it?
We actually have programs that allow you to develop from nothing, even beyond the idea. Some people can't imagine how it would fit in their business. Excuse me. And we can actually walk you through the way to get to where it makes sense, it's understandable, and it's achievable. We had this experience recently where we're taking somebody and we're developing their strategy, we're helping with their marketing, we're tying social in with their CRM, we're tying all of their media in with their social, and it's
a complete offline business.
Yeah,
we're bringing it online from scratch.
Cool. And it's amazing that. And a year ago, there was absolutely no idea that this was even possible.
No concept.
And so, through timing and education and everything that's going on. Hey, Mike's in the room. Fantastic.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Jump in if you want to. We're talking about marketing and media, and I know that's something near and dear to your heart. So, streaming media and video is going to be, I think, instrumental this year, because here's the fact. We were talking about this yesterday with a client. Oh, yeah. Mr. Mom. Mike is Mr. Mom. Well, thanks for joining us, Mike, anyway. And I hope you're having an awesome day. And so, like yesterday, we were having this conversation about this idea around there is so much media and so much content being created every single day. Yeah. I mean, it's overwhelming to most people. I mean, you just look at your Twitter feed or your Facebook feed and everything that's coming on. There's no way that you can actually connect and engage on a.
Well, it takes a lot of effort to create content. So what if somebody's thinking, well, why should I bother then if there's all this stuff out there, that I won't even get through? No one will even hear my message. Why should I bother?
Well, there's several reasons that you need to bother because, number one, we all need customers in order to, build up our business and have, the funding to keep the lights on, right? Money's worthless unless it's moving somewhere, right? We need to make sure that it's going to continue to move somewhere in order to achieve the results we're looking for. And so if we can provide a service and a benefit to others, first thing is, how do we connect? There's a lot of ways we can connect. We can go to, networking meetings. We can do direct mail marketing. We can do advertising. We can do billboards. We can do all of these things. And it all takes time and money. And streaming video right now is a good way to actually get your personality in the room without having to travel to the room, right?
Right.
And you can actually use this and you can package it up and you can send it to a target market.
Oh, that's it.
And you can say, hey, I'm Russ. This is Marion. We're doing something really cool. Like Mike says, the riches are in the niches. So let's niche down and say, this is what we do. And we do it very well for a few people that want to work with us. And we only want to work with people that are fun. If you're a pain, we don't want to work with you.
Don't call us.
Don't call us.
We won't call you.
Sometimes you don't know, right? You don't know which one is which, but.
And, the larger companies that we're working with have different personalities and, we've got a boss maybe that's, really cool, but maybe we've got a brand new employee that,
Yeah.
So it's interesting. You can still call us, but we get to decide whether we're going to work with you or not.
Well, and we really enjoy working with people, and I know we have a blast. We have a blast, and it's really interesting to watch how this media has developed over the years, and we're early adopters. We've been on the internet for so many years that it's really crazy to look back and think, okay, well, look at all the changes. Used to do pay-per-view and all of these different things, and
Well, let's think about it, Russ. Let's list some of the things that live streaming video can do for a business. And as you mention them, I'm going to type them in over here on the side here.
Okay.
So what's the first thing that comes to your mind? What is it going to do for a business?
Allows the business to educate the potential client.
So educate prospective clients?
Yep.
Okay.
So we can educate through video, right? We've done how many screen shares, through Future Media Association that we've done in training sessions have we done for clients?
Oh, so you can train clients.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. So you can also get online and review project expectations, review projects.
Through live streaming?
Through live streaming.
Tell me more.
Well, say for instance, you're having, you're doing a product launch, or you're doing a press release or something, or a book release. You can actually sit up a live stream and have people do Q&A, right? So if you're in a company or an organization and you have a new announcement, say there's a new client on board or there's a new project emerging, you could take your media team or your CEO or operations directors and things like that, and you could actually set up a live stream to your employees and share it and say, hey, we're going to be talking about this. If you have questions, drop them in the chat window. And we want to be able to share all the updates on this project because we're really excited about it. And we want to make sure that you have the information. And if there's any questions, now's a great time to ask these questions.
Okay, so let me review a little bit now. So what we can do if we want to use live streaming in our business is we can educate our prospective clients, and they can find us on social media channels like YouTube and Blab and on our website, right?
Correct.
And we can have a conversation with Google about our keywords through that. We can train our clients, our existing clients. We can review projects. We can promote product launches, or we could promote other things like company news. We could have a live stream conversation with our employees.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And so, you know, thinking outside the box, I mean, there's, yeah. Monty Henry, live streaming for tech support? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, Spy Gadget Rentals is with us in the room. How cool is that? Oh, that you know what? If I had it to do all over again, I'd be a photographer and a Spy Gadgets gal.
Exactly. Well, you are a photographer and you are a Spy Gadget gal. You're working on streaming video right here, right now, right?
That's right. That's right.
Popping into people's,
every minute of it.
Popping into people's lives.
That's right. Oh, so let's go on. Let's go on with our list now. What are some of the other things that live streaming video will do for me, for my business?
Will do for your business.
Okay, I have one that I kind of glossed over.
All right.
But it's so important. It all boils down to when people type something in, do you come up in the search engines? And not just Google, there's other search engines, right? There's other ways that people can find you. So I feel like live streaming video with comments on your website, like blogging and doing all the things that you can to open up that channel, a clear channel to Google, right? So it can help grow our business. What do you call that?
Content creation.
Organically.
Organic content creation.
Oh, talk about product creation. Talk about that.
Product creation. Oh, yeah. Product creation is a great way. You know, one of the things that we're talking about doing and we've done over the years is create products. And one of the things that I see taking place in our future is actually taking services and converting them into productizing services. Brian Castle is somebody that actually started this in the restaurant business. He started taking services and productizing it in a way that makes it simple for the business owner to purchase. It's easy to access and it's cost effective. So rather than saying, okay, I'm going to build this infrastructure for your live streaming platform, we create systems that business owners could just subscribe to, adopt. You know, we can actually do shows for some business owners that want to be interviewed, that they can share that interview then on their own website as a package where they don't have to have the infrastructure, they don't have to have anything. So it's a product that we're delivering to them. And that makes it very easy to access without having to do a show every single week. You know, not everybody is interested in taking the time to do that. However, they are interested in taking the time to build some authority in the market by having.
That's another one. Build authority.
Build authority. Yeah.
So Monty says, how would you use live streaming to talk to search engines? Oh,
that's a great question.
Do you want me to take that one, Russ?
Take it over.
Okay, so for many, many years, I blogged, and that was my channel to talk to Google. So all those keywords, that's what Google was looking for when they were reporting back to the people typing in a question on Google, right? So any search engine actually is looking for a way to give the customer who is typing a question in a way to give them a correct response. So give them the right websites, you know, that they're looking for, right? Because if they don't, they're going to go somewhere else, like Firefox or something, right? If Google doesn't doesn't give me the results I'm looking for, I'm out of there. Whether you're Google or not, I'm out of there. So Google has, algorithms and ways to find you, but you have to open up that channel, and you do it on your website. So WordPress is perfect for that.
Right.
You can have your live streaming show right on your website, which we do, and that's what we offer our clients. And we open up that channel to Google so that they can read the comments. They can read, because they can't read video, but they can read the title, right?
Right, exactly.
Embed it in the website itself, just like a blog.
Well, not only that is that.
Does that answer your question before we move on?
Yeah, Monty?
Oh, good.
Yeah, good.
So you wanted to expand on that, Russ?
Well, no, I was just going to say that's a great example of, content that's designed to be shared as well. Because really what the algorithms are looking for is not necessarily just a bunch of words. They're looking for content that's going to be viewed, going to be shared. And also it keeps people on your page a little longer. So if they're watching a video on your page and you're sharing some educational information, that counts toward getting rankings in Google, stay on the page for a little longer. So, I really love this idea of educational information, sharing updates and things like that. I think that's a brilliant way to use live streaming video. So what other things can you think of, Marion?
Well, honestly, I'm a speaker. I'm a director for the Public Speakers Association, mm-hmm. and I've done a lot of training, and I've done a lot of videos for clients. And one of the things I notice the most is that as soon as the camera goes on or they step on stage, that fright comes in, right? That scared feeling of, I don't even think it's conscious. The thoughts that are going through their head, it's just they start melting down, and I see it.
Yes.
So I think live streaming video, especially in something like Blab that's a little less intimidating,
yes,
it helps you grow as a business owner.
It's an easy access to an introduction to public speaking.
Yes, and it helps you get over that stage fright.
Yeah.
Like Russ and I'm sure that at one time we both were scared to death when the video camera went on. We didn't know, we probably fumbled over our words, and who knows. But now it's like, is there a camera on? Great.
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you all about what's happening, right?
Let's get to work.
And I miss your drive time videos, by the way.
I got to start those up. Yeah. I got life blogging. Yeah.
Oh, I like that, Monty.
I love that. And that goes back to my drive time videos, right? I mean, essentially, that's what I was doing. I was just doing, explaining my life, and then what that does is brilliant. Is it allows your personality to become totally transparent to the people who want to do business with you. And then all of a sudden, you're attracting people, and the connection is made because everybody wants to see the person they're doing business.
That's right. You know what, Russ? We didn't answer Spy Gadget's question here, Monty. Live streaming for tech support. I'm so glad you brought that up because I know that Google tried that for a while. They did. What was that called, Russ?
Google Help.
Google Help, and it didn't take off, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's
brilliant way to.
Brilliant, right?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Because
you could connect with people like you who could help them through whatever their audio problems or whatever they were having, right? Like I have a PC and, I'm trying to use a Mac and I don't, how do I do this? Uh-huh. It would be easy for you to answer that question for them.
Right.
And live streaming help with a tech guy.
I think it was, one of the challenges that I think took place is because they were early adopters. Is there a lot of people that still are not sure about how to get live streaming working on their computer? I think that may have been one of the challenges, and I think
maybe if they did it now, it would work better because people.
Well, I don't know if it's now or a year from now. We're still in the early adoption stage, and there's a lot of people that are just barely getting involved in, video on a PC or a Mac, but here's the deal that's making it a lot easier is on your phone. I mean, a lot of people are starting to use the phone, and they're more familiar with, I do FaceTime with my mother, and she's almost 80. And it's, as people get more involved in this technology, it's easier to access. It's not as scary. It's like, oh, I don't know how to do the camera. I don't want to be on camera. And so that's part of the equation. However, it's not the end of the story, because I still think the idea is valuable, and I think tech support with that kind of access, and that's how I support my clients. That's how you support your clients. You get on a Zoom session with them, and you sit down and you say, okay, well, here, let's go through it. What are you having a challenge with? Let's go through that step by step.
Monty says pioneers are usually the ones with arrows in their butts.
True story.
I have a couple of those.
Yeah. It's like, I got that.
Ow, what was that? Ow. Arrow in my butt. That's funny.
Yeah, I like that. Well, we have another show at 9:30, Marion. So
yes, we have to move on. Even though this was fascinating, I'd love to carry on this conversation and maybe do some interviews around it. What do you say?
I think that's a great strategy for 2000.
And thanks for joining us. We really appreciate you being here. We love having guests on, so feel free to come on anytime. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday from 8:30 to 9 Central Time.
Yeah.
And Russ and I absolutely enjoy ourselves, as you can tell.
And we will see you again next
Thursday
at 8:30 Central Time.
That's right. Thanks again.
All right, everyone.
See you again.
I'm Russ
Nice
Johns.
to meet you. Bye.
Have a great day.